guys. I think I'm live. I don't know. It's my first time doing this. It's me, Miss J, coming to you live from my kitchen in the little town of Dartmouth, which is, of course, in our beautiful state of Massachusetts, in our lovely country of the United States of America, from the continent North America, and our planet Earth. So today I am going to be creating salt dough with you. So in case you don't know what salt dough is, it's something that my mom always did with me and my sisters and my brother, and she still actually does with all of her grandchildren. Usually we do it around Christmas time. And it's like a kind of Play-Doh, only you just have ingredients that are around the house. And so if you want to make this with us today, you need 1 cup of salt, which is what I have right here. And you'll need 2 cups of flour. So that can get messy, just so you know. And you need a cup of water and then a little bit of oil. So let me just scoot out of the picture for a second, and I'm gonna grab my oil. Okay. So I'm just going to grab vegetable oil because I think that's easy and most people have it. So I hope you're all enjoying yourselves at home. What I've been doing mostly, well, let me show you Finn, because I know some of you know Finn. Here, Finn, say hi to everyone. Oh, there he is. Finn, say hi. He's looking around for all of you. So some of you may have met Finn before, some of you haven't, but he's just the greatest and he's keeping me company. He's actually suffering a little bit right now because he has what's called limp tail, and he hurt his tail from doing so many activities, so he just needs to rest a little bit, like you guys do when you're feeling sick. So anyway, let me go ahead and start. So I have 1 cup of salt. And I'm going to put it in my large size bowl. See, I got a large bowl. And then I'm going to open my flour. And watch, when I open the flour, see, it kind of gets messy. That's okay, though. Messy is fun. Just make sure if you're doing this that you have parental permission and preferably parental supervision so that nobody gets mad that you're in the kitchen making a mess. And also, you'll end up needing to bake these, so you obviously need parent supervision for that. So here's a cup of flour, and then I'm going to put another one. All right. Sometimes flour is just fun because it is kind of messy, and you can do like goofy things, like you can make yourself kind of look like Tom Brady, like this, right? Only it's black and not white. So, all right. So I have my, whoops, sorry, I dropped you guys. All right. So I have my, whoops. This doesn't seem to, oh, I put it the wrong way. Sorry, now you can see my clothes. Hold on, guys. I don't know what I just did. Come on. Come on back. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. All right. So let me see. Oh, and thanks, Elizabeth, for the cool apron comment. I like to wear an apron so that this way you stay clean. And it's fun, and it reminds me of summer, which is my favorite season. So I have the flour in here. I have the salt in here. And now I'm going to add the water. So I get my handy-dandy measuring cup. And then I'm going to add in the water. So here I'm adding it in. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of oil. Oh, sure. So Brian is coming out, my son Brian. Everyone say hi, Brian.
Hello.
Okay. Thanks, Brian. That'll make it easier. So, if you see any comments or whatever, then let me know, and then I can answer them, okay? All right. So then I'm just going to mix that up. And then this is interesting. What you need to do, N-E-E-D, is you need to knead the dough, which is K-N-E-D, which is a homophone. So not only do you need to be doing school things to learn, but cooking and other assorted activities can be very educational. So usually you want to get your hands nice and dirty and just get in there and just knead that dough. Mix it up.
Elizabeth says, "Good morning, cool apron."
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. I know I said it. Thank you. I like to wear an apron. So see how it's coming together? So it's coming together nicely like this. Now obviously this is not dough you're going to eat. It's not like cookie dough. It would be pretty disgusting if you actually tried it because there's so much salt that you'd be like, oh, gross. So now the reason we add the oil is so that it's not super sticky, because otherwise this would stick to your hands and it would be quite a mess. So, all right. So I've got a nice ball of dough and I'm gonna preheat my oven. So, just disregard the stuff on the oven. I have lots of groceries because I've been doing a lot of cooking. All right, so I'm gonna preheat it to 200. So make sure your parents do that because obviously you shouldn't be touching the oven. So, all right, now that we have the dough, I'm gonna put it right on the counter and you can do a few things with it. So you can make two-dimensional, which is a flat item, flat design, or you can do something that's three-dimensional. So I have a bunch of cookie cutters. So for example, I have my little football jersey or a football. I have lots of Christmas ones. I have like a cool little Jaguar. And I also have letters because I really love to bake. And anybody who knows me knows that desserts are kind of one of my things. So I have a tray over here. You can see my tray. And I have what's called parchment paper, which helps things to not stick. But if you don't have parchment paper, you can do just like a foil or something and just put it on top. So you might want to get a rolling pin, which is what I have here. Now, a lot of people don't have rolling pins, so you probably have a can. Okay, so for example, I have a can of beans. So, which, if I'm thinking about beans, it reminds me of a connection. And that connection is my brother really likes this song about beans, and I'll sing it for you with my lovely singing voice. And it goes like this. Beans, beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel, so eat your beans at every meal. So just in case you're bored, there you go. Eat some beans, and then you can make your own music. Okay, so here's my dough. So if I'm going to do a flat or two-dimensional object, I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to roll it out like this. So notice how when you roll it, see how it flattens out, okay? And then I use my cookie cutter, and then here's my little football. Okay. So then if I want to take a little piece and then roll it like this, because footballs need the laces, so, which reminds me of Tom Brady, and I don't know how you guys feel about that, but well, I wish him luck and thank him for the 20 years of unbelievable football. I'm feeling pretty sad about him leaving, but hopefully we'll find somebody great. So, all right, so I'm making the little laces like this. Anybody who likes football, I know it's some of my friends from school. They like to play football. I know I like to show the kids on the playground how to throw a football, making sure you're using the laces to throw a nice spiral. I used to announce football when I was in high school, in case people didn't think I know anything about football. I do. All right. So we could do something like this, right? Oh, I can't forget the ones at the side. And it all depends on what you have. Like if you have cookie cutters, if you don't have them, no big deal. You don't even have to do this, and I'll show you something else you can do. All right, so look, there's our football. Then we would just put that, let me get a little spatula. Okay, this is what a spatula is. You guys have, I'm sure, seen these for pancakes. And I'll lift this up and put it on the tray. All right, now if you wanted to make a three-dimensional object, like let's say I want to make Finn, okay? Now, I'm not really artsy, but I do my best, just like we all have to do on a daily basis. We just try our best at everything. We're not all brilliant at everything that we do, so we just try our best. That's all anybody can ask. So, let's say, all right, I'm gonna make a little body, and then maybe I'll make some little legs here. Okay. So I can put him maybe taking a nap, because he's been doing a lot of that. Probably a lot of you have. So, I miss you guys. I hope that everyone is managing to stay busy. I've been doing a lot of walking. Brian and I went for a cool hike. We found an awesome salamander. So a salamander, for those of you who don't know, is a cool kind of lizard. So, all right. Look, I've got 3 legs here. Are you laughing at my dog?
No, someone said, who is the person coughing in the background?
Oh, sorry, that's Brian.
That's me.
He doesn't have coronavirus.
I don't have coronavirus. I just have a cold and a cough.
He has a cough, but he also has sneezy and runny nose, which is not a sign of anything. So we're good. We're safe. Don't worry about us. We're good. All right.
All good.
Okay. So my little laying down Finn is starting to come together. So I'll make his tail. Unfortunately, like I told you, he has the limp tail right now, but I'll just pretend that his tail is really healthy, and I'll put it up nice and high like this. Because usually he wags his tail a lot. He wags his tail so much that it's kind of ridiculous. He gets his whole body going, and it gets really wiggly. All right. So here we go. We have Finn right here. I'll put his cute little nose, because he does have a really cute little nose. It's actually a pink little nose. It used to be a black little, and then it turned pink. So I don't exactly know how that happened, but yeah, see his cute pink nose? He's adorable. He's my buddy. So now I would take this and put this again onto my tray. So it cooks, let's see, how long does it cook? I would let it go about 20 minutes maybe. Sometimes it can be up to an hour depending on how thick things are, but just watch it. You don't want it to turn brown, you don't want it to turn dark, but you do want it to get hard. So once the dough hardens up and then cools down, then you can take out your paints, if you have any paints. If you don't have paints, don't worry about it. But if you have paint, then you can paint your items. So let's say I can paint Finn a nice yellow color. I can put a little brown eye there, make a little pink tongue, and put his little tongue there, because he has a cute little tongue. There. So And if not, okay. If not, if you're not, you don't have paints, then don't worry about that. You're just making it for fun. Now, this is a great thing that you can do at Christmas time too, because you can make Christmas ornaments. And a way you can do that, let me just show you this, is you can roll out your dough and you cut it out. And then what you do is you would use either a straw or a fork or something to make a hole in it. So I'll show you. Let me get a straw. I got these nice fancy straws. See, they're paper ones because I care about the environment. So, all right. So look, see how I make a hole? And that hole is for the ornament hanger. So that this way, when it's Christmas time, and you put up your tree, then you can hang up your ornament. And you can put the year on the back, so then you can do it from year to year, and it creates really special memories. And I actually have some ornaments from when I was a kid that are still up on the tree, which makes it really special. So, like I said, once your dough is done and it's cooked, then it's ready to be painted or just played with. And what I'd like from all of you, anybody who's watching, any of my little friends watching, if you create one of these, I'd love to see a picture of one. So send me a picture, even write a story about it. So anyway, that's all for now. I love you guys. Miss you.
Felicity said,
Felicity says,
glad you have Brian at home with you. How did you make the dough?
Felicity, I made the dough with 1 cup of salt, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of water, and 1 tablespoon of oil. So, and then you bake it in a 250 degree oven. So, anyway, well, it was great talking to all of you. I am going to now, I guess, just maybe go chill out on the couch, relax with Finn, hang out with Brian, and hopefully find some time to get outside and get some fresh air today. So, mwah, love you, over and out.
Peace.